Welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Branson Quirk.
I'm Charlie Neff.
Welcome back, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Wow, what a day it's been.
What a day it's been. Really quick, I never say this, but when he counts down over there, our producer, 5, 4, have you seen iCarly?
Too young for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Tony? Yeah, the
What?
5,
What is it?
4, 3, 2, 1, the theme song? No?
No,
I know exactly
it's a
what
song?
you're talking about,
I
but
thought we
I
were just
never
thinking
watched
like a
it.
little
You'll
slate,
see.
like take 2.
No, never mind. Okay, sorry. Back this. What a day it's been.
It's been so crazy
Yeah.
here in the newsroom. We're working on a ton of stories, some that we can't talk to you about yet, but we can tell you about the stories we have broken today, which
Right.
have been insane. Mostly about, I'm sure you guys have been following all the Taylor Frankie Paul drama that's been going on. Gosh,
A few days away
it's
from
getting
the Bachelorette.
worse and worse every little detail.
Well, she
learn.
started her media tour today. Typically
Right, for the
before
Bachelorette.
exactly, it starts on Monday, the 22nd, and typically they do these media tours. Good Morning America,
Yep.
Live with Mark and Kelly. They do
Yep.
all these publications.
Which usually is
It's
like
usually
them being
happy.
like, oh my gosh, maybe I find love, maybe I don't. It's usually super playful.
Right.
But these, of course, it's like all eyes on her because of all the, all the details about
Yeah.
what had occurred 3 weeks ago. Police came, it's messy.
Right. And first of all, she did Good Morning America this morning. We
Yep.
played it for you this morning where she dodged all the questions.
Yeah.
That was the first outlet that she did. And it's funny, I mentioned it in our previous podcast that at one point she says, "Oh, I don't call the shots on production halting." And then the anchor on Good Morning America says, "Aren't you one of the executive producers?" I'm like, "Oh, geez, like got her right there." I don't think she was ready for that question.
What'd she say to that?
She goes, I was told that this year. I was told that, and then says, no, but I kind of just dodged it. Didn't danced around it pretty well.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think they should have canceled all of these interviews. I feel like there was just no way for her to push through with positivity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll even go further. I think they should just cancel the season. And it's unfortunate because, last year we didn't have a Bachelorette. They skipped that year.
Yeah.
Because they were still trying to figure things out. We know a lot of like the main producers behind The Bachelor have left and there's been new people that have come in. They're trying to revamp just in general, the Bachelor franchise. So they skipped last year. They didn't pull from their usual well. Like I kind of mentioned yesterday, usually the Bachelorette is somebody that has previously been on the Bachelor franchise.
Mhm.
Someone that, everybody knows
Anna
already.
Brown.
Totally.
Yeah.
Rachel Lindsay.
Right.
I mean, so many. And this time they took a break. They revisited the Bachelorette, pulled from a random show, big show, without a doubt,
Big show.
took a risk. And you know what? At a point, they spent all this money on filming. Obviously, it's done. It's over with. But how do you air that? How do you push forward? It's to me, destined for failure.
Yeah. I have an opposite take on the performance of the show.
Okay, let's
Will not
hear.
be a failure. It's going to
You
do
think
very
it's going to
well.
be better ratings because of this?
Oh, 100%. I bet you most people didn't even know it was coming out next week.
Mhm.
Now they know. Middle
Yeah,
America,
that's
which
a
is
good
the
point.
biggest audience for The Bachelor.
Yep.
Wyoming, Montana, all those states right in the middle.
Mhm.
That's the most popular spot. And they're all
So
going to be
you think
tuning
they're
in now.
curious, like to see, like what are we looking for?
Well, like you said yesterday, how she's spending time with her ex-boyfriend,
Dakota.
not husband, right?
Right.
Ex-boyfriend.
Baby daddy. Mhm.
Baby daddy. And that means that she's not with anybody, right? That's what you said, possibly.
I
Possibly.
think it means that, right. I think it means that whatever the resolution was on The Bachelorette, obviously, like we said, this has already been filmed, it's done. Even if she did get engaged to somebody, I think that means she's not with anybody right now.
Well, that makes
from
me
the show.
think that most people want to see now what happened.
Right.
So they're going to go watch it. Someone in our office just said, I had no idea this was coming out on Monday, and now I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it in years.
So you're kind
We're
of on
going to
the
watch it.
take, like,
I'm surveying.
good. Any press is good press.
Any press is good press.
Oof.
My theory, and I know we have one more update here, but my theory is that, I don't know if I can say this, but my theory is that ABC knew about most of this beforehand.
And still
and
we're
thought,
like, let's roll the dice.
Bachelor ratings are down. Bachelorette hasn't done well in a very long time. I mean, when was the last time The Bachelor and Bachelorette was actually relevant? Because usually it used to be like American Idol. American Idol, the winner, Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson, huge. The winners of the Bachelor, you know, not winners, but you know, Colton Underwood.
Like the main
you've
faces,
got Ari, you've got
Ryan Dyke,
Ben, I think it was first one. Is that right?
Ben Higgins.
So these guys are the big ones, and now no press usually after these things anymore. I don't know.
I feel like the last time Bachelor had a huge scandal like this was with Chris Harrison.
Right.
Where he left / got fired, whatever, when he exited the franchise, which I felt like a lot of loyal fans were like, I'm not watching it anymore.
They did, and that's true.
And the whole thing got shook up, and it just, to me, hasn't been the same since. And this, you're right, is them trying to try something new. And of course, all the big reality shows, there's a lot of destruction in these reality shows. Like the Housewives, they're throwing drinks, they're flipping tables, and The Bachelor has never dived into that well before. But this time, maybe you're right. Maybe they are like, all right, let's get a little crazy.
Well, they said they cut corners because they wanted her so bad to be on the show for something different. They thought it could increase viewership. And then now you think, okay, look at season 1 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Look at the first episode, I even think it was. They show a 911 call at the home of Dakota and...
This was her arrest. That was in 2023.
That alone should be, okay, producers, you got, this is all on you. You cut corners. Like, did no one watch the show? It's 2 seasons.
I think, you know,
1 season,
if you didn't watch the show, you know who she is, because the big narrative was like she was the standout cast member from that show. Like, people knew her. She was the main girl that like became super famous out of that show. Of course, you have the other girl that's now doing like Broadway in Chicago, breaking records. You know, she's not on it anymore, but Taylor was the standout star from that show. So maybe if you don't have knowledge of the actual show, you're just thinking, oh, she was the hit from that show. Let's bring her in, not knowing why she was the hit.
Well, The Bachelor thrives on drama moments where there's these big teases at the beginning of the season, and then it's at the end when they show them. They probably wanted to find someone where there's drama constantly. They can always have these good bites. If I'm watching that show before I cast her, I'm going, this is going to be great for us. We have to get her by any means necessary.
Yeah.
And they thought maybe a little drama is okay. Maybe a little more drama is better. But really quick, before we move on, there was another moment that she had on the show. We'll show you the video.
During her appearances.
Kelly and Mark, she showed up on there, and there was a glitch where she goes from talking about what's going on in the headlines to then talking about the Oscars.
Yeah.
A jump. Let's play it.
How are you doing? Everything, there's a lot going on with you.
Yeah, I've had better days, I will say.
The Oscars!
Yes.
You look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. It took everything that day to get out of...
30 seconds
to
delay.
like bleep out like curse words or something, you know, in case something crazy happens.
They go, cut this. Boom, cut this quick.
So what do you think happened? Because obviously everyone's going to assume producers in the back that are there, you know, presumably with the Bachelorette, are like, you know, watching this interview unfold. We don't know what she said after being like, oh, you know, I've had better days. What if she said like, yeah, I mean, it's just whatever she said. I feel like someone in the back was like, nope, cut that out right now.
On it.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know. The story keeps updating 4 or 5 times a day.
I know.
Even more at this point.
Wild.
And it's only going to get more increased by Monday.
I know.
So let's move on because we've been talking about it for 9 minutes now.
Wow.
So let's move on to Miley Cyrus. We'll do this real quick.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. A lot of people want her to be on the halftime show next year.
She would be amazing. I'm here for it. Yeah. I love Miley Cyrus. Who doesn't love her? She's got hit after hit. I mean, Party in the USA. I mean, true Super Bowl song.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It'd be perfect.
It'd be great. But Miley Cyrus is now addressing that speculation about performing at the 2027 Super Bowl halftime show, where she currently is a betting favorite. She expressed a ton of hesitation, describing the opportunity as high pressure. She emphasized the scale of the event is what worries her the most, saying it's the most watched event on the planet which makes nerves completely unavoidable. She suggested she would need to mentally block out the magnitude to perform effectively, and she doesn't want it to be just a regular one where she's just singing her hits. She wants it to be something where she goes through kind of the eras of her life that made her where she is.
Hannah Montana.
So like another Eras tour, but Miley Cyrus version, right?
I love it. I'm here for it. And you know what?
Yeah.
I think it would be even cooler if she brought out her dad. I think if she brought out Billy Ray, Achy Breaky Heart, maybe like, they could do a collab on that.
Yeah.
Then you bring out Lil Nas X, start transforming. I mean, I can see it.
I'm going to tell you right now what every Hannah Montana fan wants to hear at the Super Bowl with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, do tell.
Everyone's going to know this immediately.
Okay. Oh, yes!
Butterfly fly away.
I imagine everyone getting out their flashlight in the crowd, being just like,
butterfly fly away, butterfly fly away. Yeah, oh man.
Wow, what a voice. Voice of an angel, Branson.
I know, I should be performing.
You could
next
be
year.
out there.
I know, but no, I will say, we're actually going to get that sooner possibly because the Hannah Montana, the Hannahversary coming out on March 24th, the 20th anniversary special.
I'm excited for that.
He's in it. Billy
is.
Billy
Yeah,
Ray's in it.
There's been like a lot of speculation that Billy and Miley had been estranged, but we know like at least as of a year ago, they have really worked on their relationship. They've been hanging out a lot more.
I love that.
And Miley's been very supportive about him dating Elizabeth Hurley. So.
Is that the girl who...
Oh my God, is that the girl?
I know.
I do not know Elizabeth Hurley.
Wait, Elizabeth Hurley. Wait,
right? Am I Elizabeth Hurley, right?
I'm talking about the girl that he dated that was like a psychopath.
Oh, yeah, Fire Rose.
That's right, the psychopath.
I know my Billy
That's
Ray.
kind of both ways, though.
Yeah. I love Elizabeth Hurley.
Well, let's move on to your story. I'll let you take this.
Yeah. So I've been doing a lot more of these like sit-down interviews. I say a lot more. This is my third one, but pretty proud of it. So do you know this couple on TikTok? They were called the Scotts. So the Scotts. It's Krista and Desmond Scott. So we broke a story earlier this year that Krista filed for divorce from Desmond. This like shook the internet so hard. People loved this couple. They followed this couple. They have kids. They on TikTok were documenting like building their dream home. Of course, before at the end, tail end of them completing, she files for divorce.
Oh my gosh.
And people loved them. They were like ride or die for this couple. So she filed for divorce, super heartbreaking, shocking. Shortly after we broke that story, Desmond jumped right into the single life. He was spotted making out with this model, Marissa Springer, full on like sucking off each other's faces, breathing the same air through mouths, like not unlocking, unclear if they got lightheaded because it was a lot. So we did that video. And look, flash forward to now, that was in January that he was spotted making out with the model. Flash forward to now, he's now dating, so random, but side note, he's now casually dating Dana Tran, Diddy's ex.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's just going through it right now. But so Marissa and him, the model, they're no longer seeing each other, talking, whatever you want to call it. But I spoke to her. She opened up about their time together for the first time. Yeah, she has spoken a little bit about it, but now she's getting into some details. Saying he's very generous, a good cook. Here's a little clip. So behind the scenes, would you say he treated you well?
100%. I mean, he's an amazing cook. I won't deny that. Even though he couldn't come with me publicly, he still gave me his card to go on an unlimited shopping spree for me and even treated my friends. Nothing that I asked for, but was really generous with it.
That's pretty nice. How far into the relationship did he start, showering you with gifts?
Oh, this was like the day after we met.
What? Okay, wait. So we posted the videos of you guys making out. That was the first time you met. So the following day, he gives you his credit card and says, buy whatever you want.
Basically, probably hush money. But I also didn't really realize the situation publicly until that time when he couldn't come like shopping with me in person. Because he was like going through public things. I was like, public things. And then I kind of put two and two together.
And then what did you buy yourself? Or I guess, what did he buy you?
Bags, of course, what every girl wants. Bags, clothes, just necessities things that I wanted, needed.
Did he have a maximum of how much you could spend? 100K, or did he say unlimited?
Lower than that, like 25K, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's insufferable.
Oh, imagine, Branson, you going through a divorce, meeting a woman, macking down with her, which I learned a lot of people don't know that phrase. It is on Urban Dictionary.
I know things.
Macking down, making out.
Oh, I
Okay,
know.
anyways, besides the point.
Yeah, I know.
You meet a girl, you start making out with her. The next day you wake up and you're like, some guys would say, oh, what did I do? I got to move on. Maybe you're sad because of the divorce. Instead, he's like, you know what? Take my credit card. 25K. Anything you want. People in here were like, dang, I'd buy a car.
Yeah, 25K. I mean, she okay, I'm sorry, opinion, insufferable a little bit.
Okay.
Not the biggest fan of this woman.
Because she took the money?
Just the way she's acting in this clip. Like, I bought some things, I needed the necessities, bags, clothes. Like, seems like she's done this before. That's what it looks like to me. She knows her way around a Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive. She knows her way around.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, $25,000.
I'll be honest with you. If somebody offered me 25K to buy whatever I want, it would be pretty hard for me to say no. What if someone offered you, Branson, let's say your girlfriend hit the lotto.
Yeah.
She hit the lotto today. She won 50K. She says, here's 25K for you. Would you say, you're not married, would you say, keep it, that's yours. I don't need that money. I love you for you.
No. I would take the money.
Oh my God, I'm gonna send this to her.
Charlie,
$25,000.
She got the credit card the next day.
The next day, not even 24 hours later.
But wait.
But I'd be like, okay, joke's on you for giving me this card. That's your dumb decision, not mine.
Okay, here's the deal. He's a rich guy. He probably has hundreds of thousands in credit. He probably has an unlimited credit line with a credit card company. So to him, and she only spent $10,000, right?
Yeah. So
she didn't spend the full
max
25.
was 25K. He said, look, 25K, no more, please. She says, look, I wasn't gonna hit that much. I'm gonna be nice. She spends 10K.
So generous.
Which, by the way, sources close to Desmond say he only bought her one bag that was a little under 4K. So his people around him are kind of disputing the 10K amount. But she says in the interview she spent 10K on a couple purses.
So this
likes Gucci and YSL.
This clip's all over, huh? Of you, all over X.
Yeah, it got on. It's kind of going viral on our social media page.
Yeah.
It's on Shade Room. It's on Hollywood Unlocked.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Wow,
about it.
that's super fun.
I know. I'm just
check
trying to
your ego at
keep
the
up
door.
with you, Branson.
Me?
Yes.
No, I was
seeing
on
those
No
wrestling
Jumper.
clips everywhere.
No? No Jumper over the
I'm
weekend.
not on No Jumper. Actually, maybe
Yeah.
I should check.
I was on World Star with Matt Riddle beating me up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So we've done it. Yeah.
Look at us.
It's okay. I think I've done it all. I'm ready to quit. I'm just kidding. No. I was actually saying that I am happy with my life to the point of like I could die today, and I think I've done everything I wanted to do.
No. We're not ending there.
No, I'm
There's
not saying
so
I'm
much
ending
more
there,
to
but I
do.
am just saying like I am pretty happy. I got to go backstage at WWE a few weeks ago.
That's pretty
that was
cool.
That was the end. Boom.
Have you met the number one person you've always wanted to meet?
Keanu Reeves is that person, so not yet.
Oh, that's a hard person
Yeah.
to see. I don't think I've been to a lot of events, and I'm from LA.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of celebrities in my time. I've never seen Keanu Reeves.
That's why.
Yeah.
Even like he's more obscure than Leo.
Yeah.
It's hard to find him, and when he comes,
I couldn't even tell. Does he even live in LA?
I don't know, but
I
he's such a
almost
humble
feel like
guy.
the guy's living in New Zealand on some farm, far away.
I know. Well,
Maybe
let's move to the
maybe one day.
one day. It will happen. He actually came to my hometown once to get
No
a
way.
cheeseburger in Gilroy, California, in the middle of nowhere. The charges Tesla, and I just happened to be in LA during that time. So
Oh my
it's my
gosh.
own
And if you
freaking
guys don't know
town.
where Gilroy, California is, neither do I. So
Yeah,
that just
exactly.
tells you how obscure that place
Right.
is.
Well, moving on to the comments, Colette Devine says, I'm not watching The Bachelorette this season because I have zero interest in Taylor Frankie Paul. I only watch any of that franchise when the Bachelor/Bachelorette are human beings I like. Yeah, like Colton Underwood or Ari, those are the guys that
Or
I love.
remember the Golden
Cassie.
Bachelor too? People loved Gary Turner. He was, they were just so in love with his story. His wife died. They were cheering for him, rooting for
Yeah.
him, wanting him to find love. Those are the kind of stories that really hit home for the Bachelor franchise. And this one, it's tough.
I can only watch The Bachelor because I don't want to watch a bunch of dudes
Why?
hitting on a girl. I want to watch a bunch
But it
of
could help your
chicks.
game. I don't know what your game is like out of here, but you
game-
could
my game is
get
like
some tips.
insane. We're talking.
Branson,
like,
you have had a girlfriend for like 8 years.
I know. I'm just saying, like, but my cortisol never spikes, and I never gesture max. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that with what you
You
want.
need to be with a crazy girl. One crazy girl, you're ruined.
That's true. Are you a crazy girl?
No, I'm very chill.
Is Johnny a crazy guy?
I will say the one thing about my husband and I is we're both alphas. So it's sometimes tough in the relationship because we can like butt heads where I'm like, I don't want to eat that. And he's like, well, I'm not eating that. And
Oh
it's like,
my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
no,
like,
thanks.
sorry, real quick. Or, like house decor. I feel like that is very much supposed to be my like given lane.
Mhm.
I'm picking out the couch. I'm picking out the rug. Johnny's like, no, I don't like that rug.
I'll tell you why he's
okay,
upset.
sorry, not my problem. Well, then I'm not. And it's like,
I'll tell you why he's
anyways.
upset.
why?
Because you're going to Pottery Barn, aren't you?
How did you know?
Are you really going to Pottery Barn?
Is it pottery? Yes.
Yeah, Pottery Barn. Yeah, I went
it's
there.
expensive?
I went there like a month ago, and a lamp was $700.
Yeah. I will say, shout out to our neighbor. She got me a discount there. She gets like a discount because she's in like the architecture.
You and the
business.
neighbors, man. You and the neighbors. You know,
Oh, you
some you
remember
don't
that.
like, some you do like.
I know. I had a terrible dispute with a neighbor above me. Anyways, that is.
Yeah.
I moved. She
You
moved.
can go back like 8,000 episodes to find that conversation.
Yeah.
We put up a poll. Are you watching The Bachelorette this Sunday? No, 70%.
Whoa.
Yes, 30%.
You're
Don't
in the
lie.
30%, Branson.
I'm
You're in
watching.
there.
I'm watching Costco Pizza.
Are you watching because of you or your girlfriend?
I'm watching because my girlfriend watches it, and because it's funny, I don't even watch it with her. She watches it with somebody else,
No
and I just
way.
watch it by myself. Isn't that weird?
That's so sad. Do you have like
Yeah.
a little glass of wine, a rose? Do you
No,
hold
I
the
can't
rose to your
drink.
chest?
I have been. I usually just get a box of Taco Bell and I throw it on my sheets and I eat it in bed.
In bed? You eat in
I
bed?
eat my entire dinner.
Branson,
in bed every
there's not
night.
enough time for me to torch you right
Every
now.
night. Okay, moving on. We're way off
I
here.
know, I know.
Miley Cyrus, Luis Marie. Can't believe I'm saying this. Achy breaky heart at halftime. Yes, they would do well. They would do really well.
Let's make it happen,
Right.
Miley.
On your story,
Marissa
Sun
Springer.
Moon, 25K on Rodeo isn't that much.
Facts.
That's true.
That's like one thing.
Would you know?
One Fendi jacket.
Yeah,
maybe.
would you know?
No.
Did
I've
you
never
before
shopped on
Johnny?
Rodeo.
Did you date some guys that had some big credit lines?
Oh yeah. I mean, we can do the story another day, but I went, I will say 100% confirmed, ask any of my friends, I went on a date with a billionaire. I went on 2 dates with this one guy. He is now married and I think he's like sailing the world on a yacht.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he buy you anything?
No, we didn't get that far. I will say though,
You didn't
I
get
mean,
the
he
day
took
two,
me out to
like her?
dinner, but like the very first time I met him was not in a great place. It was at the Playboy Mansion. I was
Oh,
introduced to him.
was it Hugh Hefner?
No. This
Oh.
guy was like age appropriate. Let me just
Oh,
put that
okay.
out there.
Yeah.
But a very young billionaire, I will say at the
Wow.
time, which I will give you one
Forbes.
hint. He owns a very popular energy drink. That
Oh,
everybody drinks.
can I guess the energy drink?
I'm not
please?
going to say yes or no, but you can guess.
Bang,
I don't even know what that is.
C4.
Okay, I'm saying the most popular.
Okay.
Not Red Bull though.
Rain.
What are these obscure
Rain
ones?
is so good.
Okay, remember this was Playboy
Monster.
Mansion years ago.
Okay.
I can't say,
think
but he owned a very popular energy drink, and I met him at the Playboy
I know what it
Mansion.
is. Celsius. It's okay. you
Is
don't
that
have
an
to answer
energy
it.
drink?
Oh my gosh.
It's a seltzer, isn't
Moving
it?
on. I'm going to ask her off camera, okay? I'm going to ask her off
I'll give you the
camera.
tea. I'm kidding.
Oh, Krista Helicopter said a gift is a gift. No?
Agreed.
Yeah, you probably wrote it off anyway as like business expenses or something.
Oh my gosh, talking about gifts, I'm expecting a
Oh,
very
God.
good Christmas gift from you this
Oh yeah, no problem.
25K?
No problem.
Car, new car?
25K. Yeah. You know, I that's about how much I make. So
Hey, maybe we'll get a raise
my whole year
before
of,
then.
of income. No problem.
Of income. Whole year of income,
No,
Branson.
just kidding.
So
That's
cute.
before taxes. All right, thanks everybody. Talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.